MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter.
Here it comes. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. Called strike 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
In the second spot to miss, third baseman, Wade Clark.
First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Boggs is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Just got a piece to the right side, but it gets foul. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting third, center fielder number 24.
Settling in now, Ken Griffey Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Fouled off. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's sent from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rice is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, second baseman, Demetrius Stiles.
First delivery to him on the way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Long run for Junior, but this kicks off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Out in front of it, strike one. Styles, the runner at second with one away.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Has a look, now the pitch. And another foul ball. From the stretch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Standing in now, Eddie Gunn. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Banks over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Dave Winfield. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped high in the air. Banks is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 New York.
Leading off for Kansas City, first baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 2 away, look at our playoff tree here. You can see the winner of this series will take on the Baltimore Orioles in the ALCS. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up now, Lee Brandon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's one down now.
Batting ninth.
Ready now, Craig Locke. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the second deck and gone. Shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting.
In now, Tracy White.
Tracy.
He swings and grounds it to short. Gloved by Banks. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping up to the plate, Demetrius Styles. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Griffey racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Stepping in now, Joe Shore, and it's fouled away. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Hershiser sets. Here's the 0-1. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Eddie Gunn. Pitch out, nothing doing. Shore is off at first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. High pop-up. Killebrew is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0.
Leading off for the Royals. Shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Behind 0-2 now. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1-2 the count to Rice. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brandon is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Roberto.
Now batting, Roberto Alomar. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Standing in, Matt
Leading
Clark.
off for the Yankees.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Jackson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Junior. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Dave Winfield. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Hit to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Striding in once again, Kenny Lofton back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Kansas City, Wade Boggs. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that 1 1/3.
The next 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. KC down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. At the plate, Lee Brandon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Shot here to left, his 6th of this series as they pile on. It's now 6-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitch
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Into the box, Tracy White. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Digging in once again, Demetrius Styles, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of this series as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In now, Joe Shore. Swings and grounds it to short. Banks has it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eddie Gunn. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Junior looks up. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His 4th long ball of this series as they push this lead up to 9 now. Stepping in now, Matt Clark. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, John Van. This is in the air out to right field. Reggie has it in his tracks, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 9 and the Royals nothing.
Leading out for the Royals, first baseman number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Mike Piazza. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Piazza, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
Here's another 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. A high fastball is in there. A fastball right over the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed easy.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is the Yankees DH, Dave Winfield, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here comes the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Jackson ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees,
Into the box, Craig Block.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AD.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
up next
So
for
the
the
lineup
Yankees,
flips over, and digging in, Tracy White, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Now in the box, Ernie Banks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Shore in foul ground. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jim Rice. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Roberto Alomar, fouled away. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Van is under it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 9 and the Royals nothing. Striding into the box, Demetrius Styles. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
High and deep to center field. Griffey Jr. going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Eddie Gunn.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Griffey waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Clark. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Styles leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air into shallow left center. Banks is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kenny Lofton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Royals. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ken Griffey Jr. goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Harmon Killebrew. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Too low, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. The 1-2 pitch to Piazza. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're down 9-0. So digging in now, John Van. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Banks waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, designated hitter.
Next for New York, Dave Winfield. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Lee Brandon. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Craig Locke will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they hold a 9-0 lead. So striding in, Reggie Jackson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in, Ernie Banks. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ernie Banks.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Next up is the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tracy
Leading off for the
White.
Yankees, third baseman, Tracy White.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Next for the Yankees, second
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Demetrius Styles. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And the pitch. Hit hard to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So here's the Royals DH, Kenny Lofton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. To short. Block is there. Throw on to first is going to take care of him as the Royals are now down to their last chance now.
Next for the Royals.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Bounce to first. Shore comes up with it. And the Yankees have cleared their first hurdle. They're headed to the AL Championship Series.
well. They know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss up on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors.